The purpose of this video is to help you avoid coupon fraud. I know a lot of people will not print out coupons for the sheer fact that they are afraid that it's going to be a fake coupon. Well, the 90% of the time that is not true. Most of the fake coupons are going to be the ones that you create, not the ones that you print from reputable sites. So let's just go through a few things to see if I to help you. And this probably be a two-part video, but let's go and get started. All right, now there are most companies like Smart Source and coupons.com. They both have watermarks. Now on this one, I'll go later into the coupons.com when to bring that out. But on Smart Source, you'll see that they're now using the S. Before, they just simply took the Smart Source where it says Powered by Smart Source. You'll see that on the left, and they just made that into a watermark. But now they actually just use the S. So it's, if you see it with the old Smart Source behind all this, that is a fake coupon. If you see it with the new S, chances are it is good. But it's better to print your own than to trust someone else to do the printing for you. Now, this one is one by, it's the same company as far as the type of cereals. It's for check cereal. But one is printed by Smart Source and the other is printed by coupons.com. And as I mentioned earlier, in the upper right hand corner on the Smart Source one at the top, there is an S that is a watermark, and then the checkerboard signs across the value of the coupon. And at the bottom one on the coupons.com one, you see that they have a third box over at the top right underneath the expiration date. They have, it looks like some encoded barcode type of box. That is the main one you'll see on coupons.com to help fraud. And behind the value of that coupon, you will also see where it says it has the watermark for the type of coupon it is. So someone can't come up here and try to fake it. And the purpose of that new barcode is to help avoid fraud, which I believe it most likely works because it helps identify it a little bit better. All right, let's look at some of these. Now this one, I printed out two because most companies allow you to print out two. Smart Source and coupons.com generally limit you to 2 coupons per computer. But there are ways around it, and I'll go into that another time. So that you can get, if you have more than one computer, you're actually better off. Okay? To help build up. Once you got your stockpile build up, you're not going to be printing out more. You're not going to do things so you can get more coupons. And I'll tell you how to other sources to get coupons another time. But let's go. And if you look, I'll bring it up a little closer. If you look on the right side, and you'll see something called the PIN number. That PIN number identifies how many or what number of coupons that you have. And they will expect, and see, if you are copying the coupons, you're going to have the exact same PIN number. Smart Source is the one that does this. Okay? Coupons.com will have the other one, and they'll usually change that number too. But if you know, they got 2 separate PIN numbers. So if I sat up here like some people do and just printed off one and then went and made copies, I would be committing coupon fraud. And yes, these coupons, they will get back to you if it becomes obsessive, for the sheer fact that everything you print off your printer has a mark. You just don't see that mark, but it is there. Alright, now going back to coupons.com, where I had mentioned this, it's highlighted now with the red burst on the side, around it. They even also change the numbers. This is a way of helping reduce coupon fraud, because if they get too many of the same ones in, that's gonna, chances are when you go to try to process the coupon, you won't even be able to use that coupon. They'll have to force it through, but then that's on them because they didn't pay attention. Okay. Now, this I want you to notice. This is the one at the top is a store coupon, and the one at the bottom is a manufacturer coupon. If you notice the difference on the manufacturer coupon, it has a letter or a contract of reimbursement to the retailer. You gotta look at coupons like a contract. Okay? This says what I'm able to get and what my responsibility is. All I have to do is hand it in. The um, rest of the coupon tells what the store's responsibility is in order to get reimbursed. So anytime you hear a store or these idiot cashiers say, well, we don't get reimbursed for these, that's because, one, they're idiots. Two, their managers are idiots and not turning it in a timely manner with the proper information that the manufacturers require in order to justify the reimbursement. Okay. A lot of people will say, well, how do they make money if you're using all these coupons? Because they know that only about 1% of all the coupons printed or whether it's from your computer or from online, from the newspaper, ever get turned in. That's an awful lot of money that is not used. So you need to get your part of it too. All right, another thing I want to point out is on store coupons, they usually have a little less information because it's mainly a contract between you and the store. And it's always also a good thing to take in the coupon policy, because especially at Target and Walgreens, some of these idiot cashiers, instead of just cashiering, they want to control how much you spend. And we have to get in this mindset as when couponing, that, or just period, that we gotta, technically we're bartering. We're trying to bring the price down to something we want to pay. We're making our own prices. All right, within reason, of course. Whereas if you go anywhere else, bartering is something natural. We've been taught not to barter or not to try to reduce the price that we are told to pay. And that hurts us more than anything. I got a little bit off subject, but let me keep going. Now, here is a coupon that I printed off. It's a internet coupon, and a lot of times they will say that. Another way that you avoid fraud is that a majority of the time, to get certain coupons, some companies require that you have to register with them with your name, your email address, and everything. And the email address has to be valid. You don't have to give them a valid name, but you do have to give them a valid email address. And this is an e-sentence coupon. There are mainly four types of companies that print out coupons: smartsource.com, coupons.com, e-incentives, which you usually get that through the manufacturing website the majority of the time. Okay, those are the main company, and of course store coupons, and those are the main types of printable coupons. Now, if you'll notice up at the top, it says for use only by the household of, and of course my name would normally be there. That's how they avoid fraud, and that helps you light it a little bit closer so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, as I stated earlier, a way that they try to prevent fraud is by having the little additional code over on the right side, and that helps avoid fraud. Also notice these are both the top is a coupon that I cut out the newspaper. It's expired already. And this one is a printable coupon, and it's expired. Now on coupons you get out of paper, you will rarely see this third um, uh, code there. What you will see though, if you look on the bottom center left, you'll see the second barcode. Now you got the first barcode that we've all grown up with, and that's usually what's on the package itself also, or something similar to that. And then you have the second code. And if you notice that there seems to be a little bitty code or something encrypted underneath it, that's a way that they also help prevent coupon frauds. Now I know I'm gonna tell you this, at Walmart, the majority of the time if the coupon won't go through, all they have to do is fold it where the two codes are and swipe one of the older code, and it will usually go through. This is a tip I got from the Walmart store representatives and from my observation of seeing them do it. Alright, basically what you need to do is you need to read the exclusions carefully on the coupon. You cannot go in there and it says a specific size and try to get the trial size. The only time you can do the trial size is if it says any. Never, ever, ever copy coupons because you don't want to be a participant in coupon fraud. Always find reputable sources for your coupons. Okay? You can go to different blogs and they will tell you where to go get the coupons. Don't be afraid if it's also a PDF coupons, because they do come as PDF, but only get it if it's from the manufacturer's website. And I'll go into that in the next video to show y'all what those tend to look like. And above all things, don't cheat. There is no reason to cheat. There are so many outlets to get coupons, if you're willing to do so, that it's really no purpose of it. And the reason that we're couponing so we can build up our supply so that we don't have to shop for certain things that we use on a daily basis or on a monthly basis every single time and pay the higher price. The thing is you're bartering by using the methods available to you to reduce the price to something that is more reasonable. Okay? That's what you're trying to do.